Hi, this is a video on the ULANZI power bank hand grip or battery grip. Now the code is the BG-1. Now as you can see on the packaging on here, it's a straightforward hand grip with a power bank built in. Now I'm sorry about the slight fading here. It was ordered from China and it came from ULANZI and they put a custom sticker on it, so that was on there, so I had to take that off. Now this cost me, when I bought it, it cost me £16 to buy. Now I've already done a video on a battery bank from another company, and I'll leave a information tag up here about that video, so it'll be up there, about the video on that battery bank. Now the difference between that battery bank hand grip and this one is, that one had a GoPro style mount on the top, the 3-prong mount on the top. Now this one has a 1/4 inch thread mount on the top, which was more universal than the other battery grip. Now just before I open it, we'll go around the box. We have ULANZI's slogan here, which is a small brand focusing on videography. We have ULANZI on the bottom, the code for the model number BG-1, and on the back we have ULANZI's address and their website. Now we'll open that, and in the box you get the power bank, which is wrapped up. And what you get is the power bank handle here, and you get 2 cords here, USB cords. Now these USB cords, we'll go into that first before we go into the power bank. The USB cords are not necessary to charge this handle. This handle can be charged with a separate cord, which you do not get. So I take it that ULANZI hopes that you have got the cord to charge this, but we'll go into that soon. So what you'll get is a small USB to micro USB lead. So that's for one camera that uses that. The next cord you get is a USB-C to USB, and that's for another camera. Right, I'll put them to one side, and now we look at the power bank. Now the power bank is at least, as I said, I've got medium sized hands, and I'll show you, it comes from the tip of my finger down to the base of my hand. So I'd say it is around about 5 inches long, 5.5 inches long. It has the ULANZI branding here. It has a sticker on the bottom, which I think you can remove it. You can remove this sticker. On the sticker here, it'll tell you the input, which is a DC 5V-1A. The output, which is a DC 5V-2.1A. The capacity of the battery. So first of all, the capacity is 3.7 volts, and the battery is a 5200 milliamp battery. So as I said, this sticker is removable. You can remove this sticker. Now at the top here we have, if you lift up this flap, and I'll bring it closer to the camera, as you can see there's a little ridge here. You put your fingernail in there and lift that up. Now this is made of plastic. The whole entire grip here is made of steel. So this is made of steel, most likely aluminium, because it does feel kind of there is some weight to it, but it's not that, it doesn't feel that heavy. If anything, it feels like a normal 5000 milliamp power bank. It feels like that in weight. Now, lifting up the flap here, this is in plastic, and you have an attachment here that you can see, so you can't lose this. Now, what you got here is a USB socket here, a switch, on switch here, indicator lights of the battery charge. Obviously, it starts off at 25, 50, 75 and 100. And then we have a USB, micro USB input here. So if you've got a micro USB lead, it will charge this battery. So bear it in mind, this lead that it comes with is not to charge the actual handle. This is to make power supply from the handle to your camera. So by pressing on the on button, as you can see, the lights are lit up, but at the moment there's only 50%, because these two lights are quite bright and these two lights are faded, so there's only 50% power in them at the moment. And that's how it comes, because this has just been taken out of the box, so you just get 50% power with it. Now, the light will eventually go out. It is on a timer, so this light will go out. As you can see, it's gone off. So it is on a timer, it will go off. Now at the top you have some rubber here, so a rubber grip here, which I'll bring to the camera close, try and focus in on it. It's a diamond kind of rubber grip at the top, as you can see there, and then we have the 1/4 inch thread at the top, and at the bottom it is plastic with a 1/4 inch socket at the bottom as well, with a 1/4 inch socket at the bottom. So a diamond grip up here, plastic bottom here with a 1/4 inch thread at the bottom. Now the handle is just under an inch across in diameter. So if you're wondering how thick it is, it's just I'd say just under an inch in diameter across. And I'll show you now what it will look like with a GoPro on there. Now that's how it looks with a GoPro on, as you can see there. Now I'm going to attach the USB-C wire on there to the hand grip. Now bear it in mind, it depends how you screw on the tripod mount onto the handle here, determines where that is. So if you don't like the opening here, the charging ports here, to be on that side to the GoPro, then obviously it all depends on, you can switch the camera around to do that. So you don't have to, you can either screw it on to get it to face on that side, or simply undo the camera, turn it round. So I'll connect that in to show you. So that goes in there. And that's, it's a bit fiddly trying to work around the camera, but I'll do it. And that fits in there. Now if I switch on the GoPro, just orientate the GoPro at the moment. And as you can see straight away, I'll bring it closer to the camera, my GoPro now is charging. You can see the lightning bolt in the middle of the battery, and the handle is on there. Now, as I says, you don't have to have it in this configuration at all. You can switch the camera around, so this is on the same side as the charging port here. It's just that, just for demonstration purposes, I'm just showing you how it charges with the small cable that you get with the with the USB-C lead on there. So as you can see, it is charging it. It is charging there. So that's how it looks in that configuration there with that. Now, I have found one drawback with the OSMO Pocket. Because the OSMO Pocket's charging port is at the bottom, even with this Polar Pro frame mount on there, which elevates the Pocket off the base here, because of this connection here with the USB-C is quite long, it cannot be placed in there. Now, I've tried using an adapter like this instead to place it in there, and it still does not work. So the only solution I could find is probably to screw that entire thing off the adapter like so, and place that on a GoPro thread. So I'll do that to show you. Now, I managed to get the OSMO Pocket charged with it. I'll try. It's very hard to show you the light because this light is quite strong, but the OSMO Pocket is charging. There it is. The OSMO Pocket is charging. Now, what I had to do was take the head off this particular mount, which had a 1/4 inch thread on it, as you can see there, and to get this unit to fit. Now, you probably can get an adapter, an L-shape bracket, L-shape USB-C USB-C socket connector here, and charge it via that way. But that's the only way I could have charged the OSMO Pocket. So it does have a bit of a limitation with the OSMO Pocket, but it is brilliant with the GoPro and any other action camera that has a frame or that uses a frame. That's no problem. And also with your DSLR camera or point and shoot camera, providing that the main charging unit, one either takes USB-C or micro USB, and it's not at the bottom. So as long as your camera's charging port isn't at the bottom of the camera, you'll be all right. But with the OSMO Pocket, as you can see, I had to take this bit off on here to do it, and use a GoPro tripod mount here with the thumb screw here and this adapter here to mount the OSMO Pocket. Oh, my conclusion on the ULANZI handheld battery bank grip or battery grip is it is a very good product, especially compared to the other one that I got. As I says, I'll leave that up in the description, leave that up there, so you can refer back to that video. It is a better one than that one, because that one, as I says, it has this particular GoPro type mount on the top, so it is limited in one respect, that you can't put another camera on there, like a point and shoot or a DSLR camera. You can't put that on there unless you have an adapter like that to place on there. So with this, because it has the 1/4 inch screw thread it's quite universal. But otherwise, when you are going to use the Osmo Pocket on there, you're going to have to find an adapter similar to this, where this can be screwed off totally and placed into there, because as it says, the port into there, into the Osmo, we're using this cord is too long, unless you buy another small cable with an L shape on there to fit. But otherwise, it's quite a very good battery bank handle for your GoPro camera, and it's worthwhile buying it. I bought this one particularly off eBay, and I paid £16. And looking on the ULANZI site here, it is at $29. Now, I do not know how much you'll have to convert that into pounds to see how much that is in pounds, but bear it in mind, if it's shipping from ULANZI, they're going to be shipping it. Sorry about that, that's my doorbell. If you're shipping it from ULANZI, they may charge shipping fees on top of that, so bear that in mind. So I will leave a item number down in the description on eBay where I picked this up from, so anybody in the UK or in Europe could buy it, no problem. Anyway, that was my video on ULANZI hand grip battery bank. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please leave a comment down in the comment section, and thanks for watching.